This is In Step with Compliance, a podcast by the Modern Practice Solutions team for dental professionals.
My name is Olivia. In today's discussion, we are taking a deep dive on how to choose a HIPAA compliance package. When we're serving clients, we offer a variety of packages to help clients pick and choose the service that best fits their needs. So we wanted to kick off this discussion by starting out with our first package. This package is known as the Guardian Plan. It is probably one of our most popular packages because it allows our company to do the work for you. So basically, the program is designed for practices who want a higher level of services provided and assistance. So it's much like having us serve as your fractional compliance coordinator to assist your internal privacy security officer. And this option saves your internal person a great deal of time by allowing us to take on these tasks for you. Now, you may look at the price point and think, well, it's a little bit more cost involved. But what I want you to think about is the fact that if you were to add up how many hours your person is spending on the program, that it's probably in your best interest to delegate it to us so we can handle the work for you. This is based on a 12-month subscription. It includes a live Zoom training with one of our compliance trainers with one CE. It also includes a trainer-led risk assessment. So in other words, one of our trainers will dedicate time with you and your IT provider to gather the information so we can complete the federally required HIPAA security risk assessment. It will also include a confidential report and work plan. The trainer will also conduct and as well as identify and conduct your audit of your business associates to make sure that those important agreements are on file. The trainer will customize all of the HIPAA policies on your behalf, and we gather the information for these policies through that risk assessment. We will talk directly with your IT vendor to make sure that you have the services in place that is required for HIPAA compliance. And it gets better. We even include one seat for the advanced HIPAA training. This allows your internal privacy security officer the opportunity to expand their knowledge and skill set of the program. Now, of course, we have add-ons. If you want to add live on-site training, we can certainly come to your office and train your team in person. We can also add on penetration testing with our third party, as well as vulnerability testing. It's always best to have a third party, not your regular IT person, to conduct these services. The pricing will include up to 2 locations, providing they are set up identically. It does not include legal representation for a breach, which we're happy to assist you with that on the law side. So I want to take the time now to talk with Caitlin. Caitlin, can you let our listeners know about an annual service plan? I don't want them to think that they have to pay the same fee as an initial service year after year. But can you mention to us does this description of service look like, and what does that include?
Absolutely. Because HIPAA is an ongoing process, things are always changing in your practice, and importantly, because your risk assessment is required to be conducted annually, it's very important to ensure that your services are maintained year to year. And that's what our Guardian Plan annual service option is for. So this ensures that you have continuity year to year over ensuring that your risks are analyzed, you know where your vulnerabilities are, and of course that all of your policies and documents are up to date. So with your annual 12-month subscription, You will receive a live Zoom training because, again, it is recommended that HIPAA training be conducted at least annually. Additionally, that annual risk assessment will be led by a trainer, and they'll work with you and your IT provider to ensure that the practice is compliant in this area. Additionally, we'll audit your business associate agreements. If you're not familiar with this, each business associate you work with, if they have access to protected health information, needs a business associate agreement. And it's a huge vulnerability not to have these on file. So having an outside party audit this for you each year is very valuable. Additionally, we ensure that your training is customized to your specific practice. We want to discuss policies that are relevant to you, as well as update your policies for you year over year to make sure that they reflect actual practices at work. Additionally, you will get one more of those seats to the advanced HIPAA course if you'd like to send somebody else to our more in-depth advanced course for that year as well. As with the initial plan, there are add-ons you can add if this is the year that you would like to do penetration testing or vulnerability testing. We can help you set that up as well. And if perhaps one year you'd prefer to have a trainer come on site and do your training, if you think that would be valuable, we're happy to add that on as well.
Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate you informing clients what the annual service involves under the Guardian plan. So basically, we're building the foundation with the initial service, and then we are keeping you current, as you mentioned, with the Guardian plan, where we're actually doing the work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a client wants less hand-holding, that they want the tools that we use when we serve clients, but they want to work independent of us using the tools from our toolbox. So Brenda, what would that service look like?
Yes, we do offer the HIPAA Core Essentials service. And this is basically a plan designed for those practices who would prefer to assume the compliance tasks on their own. They'd be utilizing our educational training programs and policies. But basically, we would be coaching them through that process rather than Modern Practice Solutions taking care of all of that from A to Z. So what is included with that subscription, we would be taking care of sending video training for the team, and it includes one CE, the Modern Practice Solutions video training for the HIPAA privacy security officer, how to do the risk assessment, video training for the HIPAA privacy security officer on how to customize your HIPAA policies, self-audit risk assessment. So what that means is that you will be handling the risk assessment in office on your own. You would not have Modern Practice Solutions completing that for you. It includes a self-audit business associates agreement. So again, you will be going through your business associates and making any updates that needed to be done, securing any agreements that you don't have currently in place. And it includes self-customization of policies. So we create the template for you, but you would go in and customize it to your practice's information. It does include support via access to 4 live roundtables a year. That's wonderful. And it does include the one coveted seat for the advanced HIPAA video training. This is a fantastic training and makes such a difference for your HIPAA coordinator there in the office. As with all of our other plans, it does include, or we do have add-ons that you can add if you want to customize a little bit. We can add customized HIPAA policies that we would then customize for you. You can request hard copies of the policies. They are printed and professionally bound. A lot of offices like to have that actual hard copy in their practice. And a trainer-led risk assessment can be added if you decide that that's something that would be beneficial to you. And of course, the trainers can customize all of your policies for you.
Perfect. So the HIPAA Core Essentials is a great option for those that need less handholding, less support and oversight, and just want to use our tools. So thank you, Brenda, for explaining that. And as if these plans weren't enough, we have one more option for you that Terri, who is a seasoned consultant, has worked with clients year after year, where they may want to choose their own plan. So Terri, tell us how that works.
So the flex plan is a perfect plan if you want to pick and choose your options. You know, we have several clients that pick and choose either the training or the policies or they do training and policies, but they do their own risk assessment. So again, this does not include legal representation for a security or privacy breach, but those services are also available through the law office of Olivia Juan.
Great. Thank you, Terry. So I like how you mentioned that, it allows the client to choose what they want. Maybe they've had services year after year, and at this point in their compliance program, as you mentioned, they just want training, or they just want to do a trainer-led risk assessment to save them time, and they want a professional looking report. So I like how we offer a variety of packages based on your practice needs and your budget. We are trying to allow you to be in the driver's seat in making these decisions. So we appreciate the many clients that we serve and look forward to serving more clients. It's been 25 years since we started in the compliance world, and we appreciate how clients trust us year after year. So we look forward to helping you.